Amateur radio is one of the most effective hands-on catalysts for steering youth into STEM, that is science, technology, engineering and mathematics careers. While it is often viewed simply as a hobby, it functions as a practical laboratory for highly sought-after technical skills. When a young person realizes they can bounce a radio signal off the Earth's ionosphere, the ionized part of the upper atmosphere, to communicate with someone on another continent using equipment they built themselves, it often sparks a lifelong professional curiosity. Here is how amateur radio directly translates into professional career pathways. RF and electronics engineering. Building, modifying and troubleshooting radio equipment teaches youth the fundamentals of hardware engineering in a way that textbooks cannot simulate. Assembling transceivers, that is transmitter receivers, from scratch or building linear amplifiers, devices that boost signal power, teaches component level electronics, soldering and circuit tracing. Designing and tuning antennas, such as calculating resonant lengths for specific frequency bands or building directional arrays, introduces practical electromagnetic theory. Career translation: RF, that is radio frequency engineer, hardware designer, electronics technician. Telecommunications and IT. Modern amateur radio is deeply integrated with computers, coding and digital networking. Software-defined radio (SDR). Interfacing microcomputers with SDR platforms teaches digital signal processing, where software replaces traditional hardware components like filters and mixers. Operating weak signal digital modes or packet radio introduces error correction algorithms, data modulation and network routing protocols. Career translation into network engineer, telecommunications specialist, system architect. Space and aerospace industry. Amateur radio is one of the only hobbies that offers direct interactive access to space assets. Tracking low Earth orbit LEO satellites and continuously adjusting frequencies to compensate for Doppler shift, the change in frequency of a wave in relation to an observer, provides hands-on experience with orbital mechanics. Programs like Amateur Radio on International Space Station (ARISS) allow students to establish ground stations and speak directly to astronauts in orbit. Career translation into aerospace engineer, satellite operations technician, telemetry analyst. Emergency management and logistics. During natural disasters, when conventional cellular and internet infrastructure fails, amateur radio operators frequently provide critical backup communication links. Participating in simulated emergency tests teaches incident command structures, rapid deployment of off-grid solar power systems, and precise message handling under pressure. Career translation into emergency management director, dispatcher, field logistics coordinator. The licensing advantage. Beyond the technical hardware skills, obtaining an amateur radio license requires passing a regulatory exam. This teaches youth how to study technical material, understand government regulations, and adhere to strict operational protocols and etiquette.